Seattle, Washington, the birthplace of pickleball and home to the Carvana PPA Tour this weekend for the Baird Wealth Management Seattle Open. And we are so thrilled to have you with us on this beautiful Friday afternoon in the Pacific Northwest. All the goats of the game bringing their level to new heights, pun intended, on top of the Space Needle. Yeah, that's Leigh Waters and Ben Johns taking their talents literally to the top and to center court next for our upcoming quarterfinal match at the Lower Woodland tennis courts of Seattle, Washington. Thrilled to have you with us. Michelle McMahon alongside top senior pro and Major League Pickleball General Manager Dave Fleming. What a day and tournament it's been so far, Dave. The mixed doubles never disappoints, and we are on to first serve from Leigh Waters to Mary Brasha and Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, and the goats have been goating, although Ben Johns stared down some match points against in singles yesterday, but they both made it through in singles to Championship Sunday. We'll see how they do here in mixed.
Second serve.
Nice win from Brasha and Dylan Frazier in the round before this, getting
0-0-2
past a very good Tyler Loong and Lacey Schneemann. And just a little rules check there. Leigh Waters went for the Ernie and didn't touch the ball, which is fine. She just can't cross the plane of the net and get on the other side of the court without touching the ball, and she did not pass that spot on the court.
Lob no-go on Ben Johns, but a foot fault called on the pushback.
Yes, so tennis players rotate and step forward a little bit as Ben did there and never reestablished it. And now he's going for crazy Ernie's on top of that. Anisha Smith was all over that correct call. We see that a lot. The players are getting smart, though, Michelle. They're actually dragging their foot after they did that. I think in that case, Ben didn't realize he was in.
Dylan Frazier takes over the point after a hands battle with Ben Johns.
And Mary Brasha took over the hefty cheering at the end of this. This is what I would want my partner to do. Yes. Great hands, though, by Frazier as Ben Johns was staring him down. Well deep, and this is one of those Dylan Frazier wants to prove, hey, I can be a very good aggressive left side player and show that in a mixed match as he did on that rally a couple ago to keep elevating his status in the game of pickleball. He is obviously one of the most talented guys. Now he wants to prove that he can take over a mixed match and get his team to a semifinal.
Good look at the court overview perspective as we, I believe, track down a ball. The Newman family lingering in the white tents.
For sure.
They roll deep in that family.
Do they ever, from Whidbey Island close by here. And it is, again, Chamber of Commerce weather here in Seattle today. Couldn't ask for a better day.
It's been beautiful all week long. 74 degrees and sunny. What a shot from Ben Johns down the middle. Should also mention it's a golden ticket qualifier event.
For nationals, it'll be in Dallas in November, so get your ticket punch. That's what all the amateurs playing at their skill level and their age throughout this great facility. Michelle trying to get in there and show that they're the best, not just in this tournament, but in the country.
1-2-2.
A shot from Frazier. He's keeping up quite nicely with Ben Johns.
Yep, paddle spinner of the year, 5 consecutive years, is Dylan Frazier. And we are lacking a center fielder right there.
2-1-2. Side out. One, 2-1.
Versatility of
Second serve.
Ben and Annalee on display despite missing that one.
1-2-2.
Yeah, she loves to come flying across with that backhand poach.
Point.
That's why. Loves that two-handed backhand.
2-2-2.
Says it's her favorite shot.
Point.
Yeah, Mary Brasha loves being in Seattle. Looking
3-2-2.
forward to us being in her backyard next week in Orange County, California. And Mary Brush is also a player with some things to prove. Has had results in singles. She and Maggie just missed, that's her
2-3-1.
sister, just missed a championship Sunday berth a couple tournaments ago. So trying to prove that she is an all-around player as well. And right on cue, Mary Brasha.
Her and Dylan last played together this year in the Newport Beach shootout back in April.
3-3-1.
Dylan
Second
Frazier lost his footing a bit, and an unlucky bounce for him.
Such a great read there to go for the Burt, which is an earning in front of your partner. He knew the ball would likely be going there, just unlucky. Great athleticism.
Side out. Three, 3-1.
Oh, what a find for Leigh Waters on the backhand and poach.
That's the shot that she does better than
4-3-1.
anybody, male or female, and pulls it back across her body on the dead run. That's beautiful.
Ben Johns goes right at the left kneecap of Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, we had both ladies running around their forehands over there and hitting backhand dinks from outside the court, and
5-3-1.
Brasha left it up in the air, and Johns all over it.
Point, timeout.
That just
6-3-1.
cannot happen when you're in a nice battle to start a match with this squad right here. They've only lost one time all year. That was to the Johnsons. So it's close, and then they pull away.
Johns and Waters off to a 3-point lead here in game number 1.
Pioneered by revolutionary technology, backed by relentless research, we bring you an unmatched quality of product made right here in the USA. Each performance paddle is engineered to perfection and built to last. Because when it comes to the sport we all love, quality and performance matter.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Back in beautiful Seattle.
15
The first time the
seconds.
Carvana PPA
Two
Tour has made a
timeouts.
stop here.
One timeout.
75 degrees and sunny. Dave couldn't ask for more perfect pickleball conditions. Low wind,
Yeah,
low
just-
humidity.
Yes.
Mint, as they say.
Time
What
in.
more could you ask for?
6-3-1.
And you're at sea level.
Point.
And again, there's the challenge when you're unwinding the stack. The return is short. You
7-3-1.
know that a drive is coming at the person switching sides. There it is again, and they get a lucky bounce.
Right
And
foot.
trouble brewing
Point.
out of the timeout.
Frazier and Brasha were off to a decent
8-3-1.
start, but Johns and Waters too strong.
Second
So you
serve.
saw Anna Leigh. This happens sometimes that you're in a hurry as the serving team to get
8-3-2.
the ball over there. Didn't get a good contact, way too high, and Frazier jumped in and was all over it. And Drive
Side
Fest 2023
Just gonna
here.
say.
They're not putting anything on the ground. We're gonna just hit it, try and hit it through.
3-1.
Got him going. Surprised they didn't drop maybe the 7th ball there.
Love to see it. What a find there for Ben
Second
Johns.
serve.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah, where's the right fielder?
3-8-2.
We're having some problems in the outfield.
And an even better answer from Mary Brasha down the line.
What a great read on that. She
Point
saw Ben going for that little backhand roll that he flicks in there, and she was all over it.
Side out.
All-around athlete Mary Brasha grew up playing tennis, golf, soccer, swimming, softball, you name it.
8-4-1.
Frazier
Point.
looking to find the angle on Ben Johns.
And Anna Leigh
9-4-1.
going for the earnings. She's not even really expecting the ball, but it funnels it right back to the forehand of Ben Johns, and that's where you want the ball.
Second serve.
Yeah, instead of a punch, she could have even scorpion that, which isn't something she does very
9-14.
often, which is get low and just have the paddle up. She was all over it, just swung through it. We're fighting for the ball in the middle here the last couple.
Side out. Four, 9-1.
And Leigh goes toe-to-toe with Dylan Frazier. Gets the better end of that one.
Great read from Anna Leigh on the first one, but it jammed her just enough that put Frazier ahead in the
5-9-1.
rally.
There's Dylan Frazier. Such fast hands from him. And if you're Frazier, what are you
6-9-1.
continuing to focus on?
Just so much pressure. Make
Let-
them hit behind me. Just make life
6-9-1.
difficult in the middle of the court. Accept that you'll get beat on occasion, but you have got to be the aggressor.
Second serve.
That was a gimme.
No, another Mary Brasha dance move there at the end of that.
6-9-2.
Set herself up perfectly with the two-handed backhand. Wow, we almost had the Burt TP there and missed it.
9-6-1. Second serve.
Well, he asked for pressure from Dylan Frazier. He's been doing that.
9-6-2.
Wow.
Point.
Ben Johns commanding the kitchen once again and makes it look easy, and game point on their side.
Yep, and handball is not allowed in our sport over there.
10-6-2. Side out.
Boy, and the crowd feeling it here. The groans on a missed dink there from Ben Johns. I mean, Michelle, I know you were out there as well, packed around
6-10-1.
center court here on a
It
Friday
is.
afternoon.
Second serve.
I love everything about that point from Dylan Frazier. He tricked Ben, went inside out, and had him in trouble, and then just missed the
6-10-2.
attack. And there's a great look at the crowd.
Point.
And Mary Brasha has consistently done a good job of fading to the baseline and setting up the two-handed backhand,
7-10-2.
and has beaten Ben down the line a few times. Well done by Mary.
Side out.
Another game point on the side of
10-7-1.
Johns and Waters.
Oh my.
Point.
And a
Game.
tag on
11-7.
Frazier will conclude the opener of this quarterfinal match. The one seed looking pretty sharp here in the opening game.
Yeah, Dylan Frazier got involved in the middle of that, but then has a tattoo to prove that he didn't win game number one.
We'll be back with game two after this.
Introducing Verse 6 Raw, the sweet spot of price and performance. All of the features you asked for, brought to you by the experts at Pickleball Central. Toray T700 Raw Carbon technology creates lasting spin, and the unique elongated shape amplifies power and broad court coverage. Experienced enhanced control with a hybrid core and the flexibility of an extended handle for two-handed shots. An octagonal grip with sealed edges guarantees comfort. Verse 6 Raw, your game elevated.
Follow your vibe. Busy Hard Seltzer, flavor for every vibe.
Stay in the game with OS First Socks and Compression. Chosen by pro athletes for comfort, injury prevention, and muscle recovery. Be a champion with compression zone technology for support where you need it and the flexibility to make your move. Gear up like a pro and step into greatness.
From pool to port to perfection. We'll make Europe the time of your life. Time and time again. Visit hollandamerica.com or call your travel advisor.
Back in action here at the Baird Wealth Management Seattle Open. Dylan Frazier with all the pressure on his side with Mary Brasha. To be expected when you're matching up against Ben Johns and Leigh Waters. Anything that
15
Dylan
seconds.
and Mary can improve for game two here?
Yeah, I still want to see Dylan really trying to dominate the middle of the court as much as he can. Mary can help him out by
Game
getting
two,
the dinks
time
more
in.
shallow so that Ben
0-0-2.
cannot get a paddle on him, and give Dylan a chance to jump in on cross-court dinks from Leigh Waters, and then, of course, keep Ben honest as she did with the two-handed backhand. Ooh, that was mighty close, and Dylan's confused.
You can challenge.
So they cannot make a call and appeal, but they're going to just
Thought I
let
saw
it
that
go
wide.
in. I know. That was when both players are looking at each other like, can one of us just call it wide?
Ben John's putting on a clinic. Anything above the waist, a no-go zone for him.
101.
And Leigh Waters combining for 159 gold medals on the PPA Tour. Decent.
Decent showing.
Second serve.
Yeah, Ben's closing in on 100, sitting on 93 here coming into this tournament.
102.
Unbelievable. Bad luck off the tape again, but that's the advantage of driving the ball.
202.
And a very aggressive game plan here for Ben and Anna-Leigh.
Side out. Zero, 2, 1.
Oh, Frazier
Second serve.
thought he had it.
And that's the points he needs to win because he initiated it,
0-2-2.
got Ben more blocking and not aggressively blocking, more defensively. Got to make the last one, though.
Side out.
So Anna-Leigh has seen Mary drill a couple down the line, so she went for the right hip, which is dangerous from leaving the ball wide, but
2-0-1.
perfectly struck target from Anna-Leigh there. Just some wild swings. Mary Brasha swung at a full swing that never got to her, and Ben was tied up a couple times, but still he's able to get a paddle every time, Mish.
Every time.
3-0-1.
And then he gets a bounce like that. Unfortunate for Brasha and Frazier.
Yeah, they are driving thirds right down the line, and Anna-Leigh is looking for the next ball, and now the net's even helping these two out. They're goading again.
Dylan Frazier and Mary Brasha down a game and 4 points here in game number 2.
It starts right here. Run while you can. Your time is running out. It's running out.
We won 2 years back to back. Now you win too. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 come standard with complimentary maintenance and America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Back in Seattle, the 1 seed is acting like it, and we talked about the gold medal count just a moment ago. Ben Johns, 93 gold medals to his name. He could eclipse that 100 mark in the next couple of tournaments that he plays. Leigh Waters, his partner, not too far behind with 68, and then the drop-off with one of the goats of the game, Simone Jardim. I mean, it is staggering. That is
And Colin's got 24, but they're all in the same discipline. That would be men's doubles. He'd love to get one to something else.
Second serve.
This is the first of 3 quarterfinal matchups we will have for you here on the YouTube stream. Reminder that our semifinal action will be on CBS tomorrow morning.
0-4-1.
10 a.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
Which is unusual for our usual protocol, but we're thrilled to be on national television for that one. So just wanted to give the fans out there a heads up. Frazier on the fly.
Point.
Yeah, so once you commit to the Ernie and your paddle can just barely touch it, you are in deep trouble, as Leigh was lunging, and that's never a good place to be with Dylan Frazier in the middle of the court.
Point.
Yeah, so this is the, see if Mary can grind out some cross-court dinks here with Leigh and give Dylan Frazier a chance to find a ball he can attack.
Point.
And nice little rally back here from being down 4.
3-4-1. Point.
Little run for Frazier and Brasha.
4-4-1.
And there it is, another good defensive to offensive point for Frazier and Brasha, their first lead of game number 2.
Yeah, great hands there from Mary Brasha, and we saw Ben call a lot of timeouts, unusual yesterday in singles because his back was against the wall. This one's called by AL, so look at this, what a rally.
What a rally. Frazier and Brasha take a 1-point lead. Could trouble be stirring for the 1 seed?
It starts right here. Run while you can. Your time is running out. It's running out.
We won 2 years back-to-back. Now you win too. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 come standard with complimentary maintenance and America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
15 seconds. One timeout.
Mary Brasha and Dylan Frazier have gone on a 5-point run
Time in.
to take over a
5-4-1.
1-point lead here in game number 2. Can they sustain it, though? That's the question against Leigh Waters and Ben Johns.
Second serve.
And I can assure you there hasn't been a wild gust of wind there on the court, so we'll keep playing through. That's
5-4-2.
Dylan had a chance there again and didn't quite get the ball down against Ben, who was able to fight through it. But I like that they've slowed the pace down here, Michelle. It's really helped them.
Wow, what a find. Leigh Waters last minute pulls the trigger on Dylan Frazier. Beats him on the backside.
4-5-1.
Tough ball to read.
Second serve.
Yeah, they've gotten some misses on the
4-5-2.
simple stuff in this comeback. And there's another one and a little fight for the ball. I'd much rather have Ben take that and let Leigh crash.
5-4-1.
So little miscommunication there. Perfect from Dylan Frazier again, except the last swing.
You can tell by his reaction, he knew that to be true. There's Frazier once more, building a 2-point lead on his side.
Yeah, and I love that he went down the middle because Ben is recovering back to his backhand and has to stick a paddle out, unexpecting the ball to the right side of his body. Well done by Dylan there.
Side out.
Man, a couple chances in that offensive opportunity that he didn't quite make, and that's what you got to do to beat this team. Right into that no-fly zone of Mary Brosh in the two-handed backhand. Just camped out waiting for it.
Point.
Here, Mary Brasha, how are you approaching the cross-court matchup?
I love what she's done. That's the first dink she's missed in this game. Just keeping them low and shallow when she can. She's taking them out of the air, keeping Ben honest when necessary. She's played a very solid game here. But if you leave it up, you give choices. That time it was off of the Dylan Frazier paddle, but Brasha's been very solid here, and that's why we're tied at 6.
6-6-2. Side out. Six, 6-1.
Oh, what a recovery from Leigh.
Like, we love the flash, we love the poaching, but runs down the lob, and then the reset on the way back when she was out of position was phenomenal.
Wow. Poor Dylan Frazier. What a point that was for him.
I mean, after two beautiful topspin lobs from Leigh Waters, then they're like, oh, wait, there's open court. Dude standing there waiting for the bus. Oh.
Frazier had so many good resets in that point, too. Dropped him right in there. Nope, that one is long.
Serve. Six, 6-2.
Great job by Mary Brasha of earning the opportunity to attack a ball that was up. So quick hold.
6-1. Second serve. Six, 6-2.
Beautiful ATP from Dylan Frazier. Crowd liked it too.
Yeah, and you could hear Ben yell at Anna Leigh, look out, because he knew he'd given that opportunity to Frazier, and he took it.
That one dropped right in.
Eight, 6-2.
He got him.
Mary Brasha with some ridiculous digs at the beginning of this, and then a humongous swing catches Ben's paddle.
Just wide, though, for Frazier on the drop.
Hate to miss the third right there.
What is Brasha doing to be able to defend?
So good with her hands, she's ready, and she made the adjustment on the adjustment that Anna Leigh made.
Anna Leigh Waters stepped in, knew exactly where that ball was going before it even came across the net.
Yeah, and that pattern has been part of the strategy. And they're going to try and put a stop to that by calling timeout here. This is their second timeout, so no more challenges.
No more challenges here on center court as Frazier and Brasha protect a 2-point lead.
Want to maximize your game performance to always stay in bounds? Look no further. Thorlo pickleball socks are specifically engineered with our innovative padding to help you perform your best. Pickleball socks that keep you on the ball. Find your sock at thorlo.com.
Play for fun, to win. Whatever your play, there's Penetrax Joint and Muscle Cream. No greasiness, irritation, or unpleasant odor for deep penetrating relief. Try Penetrax and play on.
Back in Seattle, Mary Brasha and Dylan Frazier not only playing good defense, but also finding some offense on their side against Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns. How have they been doing it in this game?
Pinpoint accuracy on the dinks from Mary Brasha, picking their spots intelligently. And you saw Team Selkirk there with Pablo Tejas helping out over there. He's coaching up everybody. We saw him yesterday helping out Staksrud, who made his way to the singles final against Ben Johns. That'll be on Sunday.
Oh.
Second serve. Seven, 9-2.
Brasha just barely recovered to keep that point alive.
Yeah, hit a very awkward two-handed backhand overhead sort of over her shoulder and then handled that ball off the tape as well. And more Mary Brasha celebration highlights. Oh.
Second serve.
That's a heartbreaker.
Wow, that gets you to 10. Man alive.
9-7-2.
Oh, not the place you want to put that one. Anywhere but there.
No, they've done such a good job of getting to the kitchen with some pinpoint thirds from both players, and that time didn't make it there, but it's the point before that where Dylan Frazier had that punch volley to get them to 10.
Anna Leigh going toe-to-toe with Dylan Frazier. More fearlessness on her side.
Yeah, and that's if the dink is up just a little bit, it gives Anna Leigh options to pull the trigger with an attack down the line.
Point.
And that is the first aggressive miss at the kitchen line off the bounce from these two. And they were trying to call a timeout. They do not own right there, Michelle. So play on.
9-9-1.
And again, just a little off balance and out of control. And just like that, look at this.
Wow. Match point now for Johns and Waters. Three unanswered points. It was 9-7, 2 serves on the side of Frazier and Brasha. Just couldn't find a way to
10-9-2.
cash in. Another match point for Johns and Waters. ATP will put that kind of pressure on, gets the serve back. That was huge.
Yeah, and Ben again warned and said it's coming from over there from the ATP, and perfectly executed at match point down.
Ooh, and a rare miss from Ben Johns into the net, so tie game once again. Oh,
wow.
Into the net and then long. Is Ben Johns looking human?
And great dig, and you saw Mary Brasha had the paddle down. You got to defend with the paddle down. Look at her positioning. Paddle down, where's the paddle? Down again, and then they get a miss. And the Mary Brasha dance party was set off again, and well, a game point against after having 2 chances to go shake hands and tap some paddles.
Yeah, what a series of events. It's routine to see Johns and Waters storm back and earn match point on their side. Not routine to see Johns make 2 errors late in the game to give the momentum back to Frazier and Brasha.
Yeah, and he would even say that his dink that set up the ATP would be an error. Obviously not one that ended the point on that shot, but set up Dylan Frazier for the ATP. So 3 balls not hit where Ben would have liked them to end up. And if they do that a 4th time, we're going to play 3 here, Michelle.
So game point for Frazier and Brasha. Yes. A chance to go 3 here with the 1 seed.
Time in. 11-10-1. Second serve.
And Anna Leigh went for that big swing, and it had too much pace for Brasha to block it as well as she would have liked.
And we are going 3 here on center court. Frazier and Brasha pull it off on a rare mistake from Leigh Waters.
Yeah, they were down 4-0, and it looked like this is going to be 2 quick games. Not the case. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the Carvana PPA Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the Carvana PPA Tour.
This spring, you don't have to be a baller to buy like one. With a power bid approval from Guaranteed Rate, you can go head-to-head with cash offers and win. Call a Guaranteed Rate loan officer today.
Gearbox introduces the all-new CX-14 Ultimate Power with SST Core. All-new power band technology, delivering controlled, effortless power. All technology, every shot.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and what a battle that game number 2 was, and we are going to play 3, and this is 2 days in a row, Michelle, that Ben Johns has been pushed. Lost game to a very, very game Connor Garnett yesterday in the semifinals of singles. In fact, stared down match points against here, obviously just game points, but in Seattle, that target on their back, especially Ben's, has been one that has been hit a few times. So let's see if Frazier and Brasha can play another clean 3rd game.
Finds the corner.
I mean, that literally went in the corner pocket. It's like the 8-ball sitting there, and he put it right on top. What a shot to come out of the break.
Point.
Rarely do you see anyone step in front of Ben Johns to take anything. You love to see Leigh Waters fired up out of the break.
Yeah, and they got a little over their skis with some aggressiveness in game number 2. Okay. Synchronized swimming.
Side out. 0-2-1.
Great look from the truck there.
Point.
And again, if I see that and I'm Frazier and Brasha, it's like, Mary, you did amazing in game 2 of keeping those dinks shallow so that Ben can't get involved. We've seen a couple misses when they've been frustrated and tried to take them out of the air. Keep it up.
Second serve.
Got some spicy other quarterfinal matchups coming up.
1-2-2.
Hurricane Tyra Black and Christian Elshon partnering up against Anna Bright and James Ignatowich next after this one. Wow, Ben Johns.
Side out.
Yeah, you can't go farther from where the 4 of them live to play a pickleball match, but bragging rights from South Florida will be on the line there for sure.
And then it's the Newmans against Kovalova and Wright. Breakup special.
2-1-2.
Taylor Swift was just here earlier last weekend. She's kind of been following us around, Michelle.
Yeah, good thing we missed her this weekend. Frazier playing singles.
I mean, it was like, okay, all players have to touch both sides of the court or the point will be deemed over. That was nuts.
Like he was running line sprints over there.
1-2-1.
Yes. Did you get in trouble with your coach there, Dylan?
Wow, Leigh Waters
Second serve.
caught Dylan Frazier just a split second off guard.
Yeah, and Dylan had a couple of dinks that were
1-2-2.
very high that he earned the chance to pull the trigger and didn't do it.
Lee's got that lob dialed in a couple of times.
Yeah, Mary Brosh has done a nice job with the backhand overhead, but because Frazier thinks he's got to chase it down as well, then he's
2-1-1.
out of position on the reply from his partner.
Point.
Creates chaos.
Yes. And she's going for a very low arcing
3-1-1.
topspin to just try and get it just over Brasha.
And John steps in to help Leigh
Timeout,
out.
Receivers,
And that's the
4-1-1.
first time you've made that call. That tells you in a long time, that tells you how good Brasha's dinks have been. That one didn't get down.
Brasha and Frazier holding on tight, down 3 here in the deciding game. Back on center court here at the Seattle Open. Johns and Waters tested in game 2. Looking good in game 3.
Love the shot selection from Ben there as they were both deep, so he just went for the little roll there, got a ton of spin on it, and it was short, and Frazier couldn't come up with it.
Point, timeout, 6-1-1, change end.
And change as Johns and Waters, the first team, to 6. And what has caused the separation, you ask? We will answer that after this short break as the 1 seed is up by 5.
Hi, I'm Rick Barry. I used to play professional basketball. Now I'm into pickleball. Performance is really important, but also recovery is actually just as important.
MD is a product that I use constantly before my matches and after my matches for my recovery.
Great for inflammation, great for recovery. I keep coming back to this. MD all day long, baby.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it. MD Acute Relief Cream.
Corner booths, sticky floors, catching breaks, and second wins. You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
We made our own tequila, so we'd always have a reason to get together, so you'd always have a reason to get together. Grab a glass, amigo. Our casa is your casa.
Dylan Frazier and Mary Brasha found some magic in game 2. They hope to reignite in game 3. Big mountain to climb, down 5 here to the 1 seat.
Point.
Yeah, again, a point where there were opportunities for Frazier and Brasha to attack. Weren't able to come out on top again, and this is a problem.
Point.
That's just a ridiculous shot from very low below the net height. Tremendous ball from Ben catching
8-1-1.
Mary Brasha.
Ernie.
Second serve.
An athletic one for Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, great read there from Frazier.
8-1-2. Point.
Misfired wide for Brasha.
It's
Johnson.
amazing how it can just, in a blink of an eye, it's an 8-point problem.
It's a big angle from Dylan Frazier, and they'll take the serve back on their side. Now an 8-point problem, to your point.
1-9-1.
Wow, lightning speed hands for Frazier. Oh!
Just stop it.
Man.
Just stop it.
The defense from Brasha and Frazier that point. Oh, so close. We've seen Ben Johns be the bully of the court several times so far this
1-9-2.
tournament already.
That's why people love pickleball there. Speed ups, then defense, then we're dinking, and then back to it, and Ben, oh no. And
wow.
More filth.
Inside out, fade away.
Got nothing but net on that one.
9-1-1.
That's the number they need to call.
I did not see it. I was watching his feet.
Oh, yeah, that ball's well in. I'm sure Frazier's wishing. And Mary Brasha had a great same kind of shot that Ben hit on the rally before that.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the in ruling. The in
live, this looked well in. I could be wrong, but it looked well in off the paddle, so we'll see.
I'm pretty sure you're correct on that.
I mean, it can serve as a timeout here, so why not challenge it?
Like I don't want to move them right now because they're sore. I get a lot of opportunities.
You're like so funny that when you were moving a lot, I was thinking about like the only way to create is to move, right? It's so hard to create if you don't move. It's just that it's hard.
Yeah, whenever I have a long singles day like that, my hips hurt right here. It's like my mind is totally about to go. And I'm like, yeah.
Take a look at it here. Yeah, I mean, that's in the bullet. That's
easiest challenge the refs will see probably all weekend.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Right. Gives you a chance to regroup. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's not do that now.
Yeah, we're going to be at match point here. I don't think Dylan and Mary are confused by this.
The call on the court stands. The ball was in. Challenge is lost. Timeout is lost. We will resume play at 10-1-1. No timeouts, no challenges remaining. 2 timeouts. Time in. 10-1-1.
Oh, and Ben tried to change the pattern and went for the drive back behind Dylan Frazier and did not make it. Second chance to close it out here.
Point game match. 11-1.
Ben Johns and Leigh Waters clean up after Frazier and Brasha thought maybe there was an opening. Not so fast against the 1 seed. So they are on to yet another semifinal. Who they will face will be determined in a match later on here on the live stream. Riley Newman and Lindsey Newman squaring off against Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright. That is going to be a spicy semifinal. I can't wait.
Get double your snacks for that, folks.
We'll be right back to check in with Hannah Johns after this.
Let's have better time with this. Our advanced formulas are made of plant-sourced omega-3s from 9 nutritious foods. Green fat isn't anti-aging, it's pro-aging. Have better time with green fat.
Leigh Waters and Ben Johns are through to the semifinals as we throw it down now to the third member of our crew, Hannah Johns, standing by with the winners.
Game 2 slipped away from you guys. You played an incredibly intense 3-gamer. What did you guys talk about after losing Game 2 after a big comeback from your opponents?
Yeah, I think it was mostly just try not to make loose errors, come out with a fresh, better start. For myself personally, it was just move more, get more opportunities, create more.
We saw Dylan and Mary sort of dial it back and aim for more consistency, and I think that was really helping them, but you guys were able to take it to the next level in Game 3. How do you like their game plan, and how did yours match up against theirs?
Yeah, Pablo did a great job. He was scaring me on the sidelines. No, but honestly, they came out, with a super solid game plan. I think it took me and Ben a little too long to adjust to it, but we ended up doing that with Coach Mom on the sidelines, battle of the coaches. But we ended up coming out with that third game, just like Ben said, being more consistent, just like their game plan was.
Well, guys, it's been a packed house since 10 a.m. this morning, not a seat to spare. How long are we going to be able to see this sort of intimate court setting where the fans are right next to the players?
Well, hopefully as long as possible, huh? But yeah, no, love being here in Seattle. Nice venue. Love the park. Love the trees on the overhang. It feels very, very summery, and I really like that. So happy to be here and happy to have a really great fan base.
All right, guys, good luck in your semifinal. Guys, over to you.
Hannah, thanks. Yeah, it does feel summery. And 75-degree weather to show for it. Here's what's coming your way next. A juicy mixed doubles quarterfinal matchup. Anna Wright, James Ignatowich taking on Hurricane Tyra Black and Christian Elshon. That match coming up next.
Check this out. This is Venom Go by Hype Rise. You stick this pod on this pad and boom, instant relief wherever you need it. With 9 different variations of heat and vibration, you can soothe your sore muscles instantly. The tight spot on your neck, that little knot on your back, that shoulder that always bugs you, and your tight calf after a ride, say bye-bye to the pain and soreness. Heating up 6 times faster than any other heating pad. Ooh, that's hot. It's designed to get you out and moving. What are you waiting for?
It starts right here.
Back in beautiful Seattle as the Carvana PPA Tour is sponsored by Roar Organic, Carvana, Duper, Hertz, Hyundai, Skechers, Gearbox Pickleball, Baird Wealth Management, as we present you with our next mixed doubles matchup. Here's the bracket for you. This is the lower portion of it. Vivian David, Thomas Wilson punching their ticket through to the semifinals. Before
Impressively.
Yes.
Impressively. 2 quick ones against the Johnsons.
Not an easy feat.
No.
And so that leaves us with Anna Bright, James Ignatowich taking on Hurricane Tyra Black and Christian Elshon. What are you most looking forward to in this one?
Well, these 4 know each other very well from South Florida, and in fact, as the Hurricane was making her way into pickleball, it was James Ignatowich talking about, hey, she is on the rise. I've talked to him, hey, keep an eye on her. Well, she has arrived, and she and Christian Elshon are having quite a day. They beat a very good Etta Wright and Colin Johns earlier on their path here, and then beat the 7 seed. So Julian Arnold is now watching, Colin Johns is now watching, and they're dangerous because of the pace and the athleticism. So we'll see if they can find consistency here against the team that has had some very good runs in mixed doubles, have Ignatowich and Bright, and they want to get back to the form they had in the mid part of the first half of the year.
You mentioned it moments ago that it's a South Florida training group down in the Southeast, familiar with each other's games. Hurricane Tyra Black, a player on the rise. What do you think, other than obviously her prolific tennis background, what is it about her game?
Incredible athlete, incredible athlete. You know, we've seen her cover so much court that she's slid into the walls on the side. She's run into the marketing, so the effort is fantastic, but tremendous pace too off the volleys. So the question is when this gets slowed down, can she hold up in cross-court dinks with Anna Bright, who is one of the female superstars on our tour? And the last seat that we had available is now filled, so let's play ball.
Game one underway. Black with the serve to Anna Bright. Chanel cleans up on the pop-up.
Yeah, that's a very good start for Black in that dink battle.
Point. Two, 0-2. Point. Three, 0-2. Side out.
And that time the dink was up and Anna Bright was all over it. So James Ignatowich, you see there, is going to want to patrol the middle of the court. Tall, long, can really do damage.
Second serve.
Rare third shot drop miss from Anna Bright.
0-3-2. Side out.
And so far so good at the kitchen line for the 23 seed.
3-0-1. Point.
Couple of misses from Anna Bright. Looking a little bit frustrated here. Alshon and Black jumping out to a 4-point lead. On an angle, James Ignatowich coming to life, stepping over, helping his partner.
Yeah, the court's only 20 feet wide, and it looks like without wingspan, it can almost touch both sidelines. He's so tall.
Side out.
And that's what James Ignatowich has, is much like most of the ladies, he has a very vicious two-handed backhand roll dink off the bounce. So he thinks he has an advantage there and showed it with a beautiful attack down the line.
Point.
Ignatowich and Bright on the board. Took a moment.
1-4-1.
Took a few moments.
Susanna Bright getting going, finds the line. What is it about her game in mixed that typically makes her a strong female partner?
Yeah, got the two-handed backhand in the middle, so that's a no-go zone, and then has that just beautiful forehand roll that sets up Ignatowich so well.
Wow, that one wasn't coming back. What defense from Hurricane Tyra Black, though.
Yeah, she's looking at Alshon like, did you see the two I got back? Cover your side, bro. Come on. I mean, Ignatowich has one of the heaviest overheads in the game. That was phenomenal defense.
3-4-1. Oh, for fault.
Oh.
Second serve.
Those dancing feet, they'll get you in trouble sometimes.
Yes, running along the high wire there at the Barnum and Bailey. Let's see. Oh, yes, just caught it. He reestablished on the first path across, but was in there in the second.
Side out.
And Bright was looking
little trickery
on the backside of Alshon there.
4-3-1. Point. Five, 3-1. Point.
And just unbelievable pace if you leave it up at all. I mean, these ladies reset so well, but not on a ball struck that
6-3-1.
hard from Black.
Second serve.
So that's what you want to see. Can the thirds be
6-3-2.
there after a little rally?
Side out.
So 2/3 in the middle of the net give Ignatowich and Bright a chance to rally yet again as they give two back.
3-6-1. Second serve.
Black was all over it.
James, get that out of here. I mean, that's just
3-6-2.
beautiful reply from Black. So much better from Ignatowich there. If you're going to sit on the backhand, I'm going to hit your paddle side hip. And he literally almost hit her in the hand there to set that up. Well done. And nice adjustment.
4-6-2. Side out.
So far a little sloppy for Ignatowich and Bright.
Yeah, a little tough in the transition area. You want to get to the kitchen every time.
Second
nice
serve.
put away from Ignatowich when he's going. He is such a strong force. Yep.
6-4-2. Side out.
And there's the two-handed backhand that makes his game unique because he can win with just an aggressive dink.
4-6-1.
Wow.
Point.
And you see the guys get aggressive and mix there, but with the pace that Hurricane can put on the ball, that could have been category 5 there, and Alshon just
5-6-1.
messed that all up.
Point.
Ignatowich all over the hands battle. What patience, though, from Black on her side. Love.
Yeah, she's been solid there, and I like that Anna Bright got out of that and mixed up the rhythm a little bit and went to Alshon, which brings James Ignatowich into the rally.
Second
Scorpion.
serve.
Rock you like a hurricane there, Alshon, as he does get the paddle up.
6-6-2. Side out.
Misfired for Ignatowich. He and Anna got bronze in San Clemente back in June.
6-6-1. Second serve.
Yeah, that's where Ignatowich is going to be happy to get in a hands battle with Alshon, as he thinks he's going to win that or set up Anna Bright to finish it as he did there.
Point.
And Anna Bright gets jammed up. What a point for Alshon and Black.
Yeah, you saw Ignatowich thought he was going to get something that traveled a little deeper so that he could attack. Well done by Alshon and Black, playing tough here.
Ignatowich so big on his side, and he's won nearly every hands battle against Alshon in that position.
Yeah, Alshon needs to find a better home for that forehand drive that does not let Ignatowich get there, because they got two short returns for a chance to really get after that, but he's got to get that back to Anna Bright.
Point.
Oh, the dreaded, you get up on the flamingo and you reach in and it's just enough bait to try and attack it and not enough roll from Black.
7-7-1. Second serve.
Yeah, and this is the play that people that stack have been getting to, is they set up the guy because he knows the drive's coming where his partner is running.
Point.
So that's why that attack through the middle is great, because a counter with the paddle facing that way just can't stay in.
8-7-2.
That's a great leave by Anna Bright.
Side out.
Oh, and tomahawk season there for Alshon. So trick shots galore as far as what the guys are doing up at the kitchen line to have to put the ball away here.
7-8-1. Second serve.
And that was the question coming into this match. What is going to transpire during the cross-court dink battles, and can Tyra Black hang in there with it? And she's been very good throughout game number one.
Point.
You know, and that's the how aggressive does Ignatowich want to get there and reach just a little too far.
Point.
Trouble brewing for the 2 seed.
9-8-2.
Black, the second server on her side, though. Just need one side out here for Bright and Ignatowich. And he cleaned up that shot, as he has the entire match. That's a big side out for Bright. and Ignatowich. What's going wrong on their side other than
I think the opportunities have been there, and Alshon and Black have delivered, and a couple times Ignatowich got just a little too far extended, and
second serve.
What a smart shot by Tyra Black there, just to go for the angle of the first one, which was tracked down, but big opportunity on 2 here.
James Ignatowich, big at the kitchen at a clutch moment.
Yeah, Alshon had to go tomahawk scorpion just to keep them in that off of a sneaky attack from Anna Bright. But can they get to 10? The sound of that hitting the southwest towel holder over there was remarkable.
The paddle speed of James Ignatowich absolutely electric as the 2 seed takes over a 10-9 lead on the brink of closing out game 1.
Yeah, and I really like the way Alshon and Black have fought in this one. Some really smart game plan. They have taken advantage of the opportunities, and Black has held up at the kitchen line. And we're loving Seattle, but look where we're going, Michelle.
Yeah, we're spoiled with some of the upcoming tour stops, including one in your backyard, Dallas, the national championship.
Yes. In November. It's going to be the biggest tournament in the history of all pickleball, and we're at the home here in Seattle. So Kansas City, here we come in the middle there. Cincinnati, I went to Miami University, so just right up the road there. Yes, Miami is in Ohio, folks. And then back to Vegas. Love to go to Vegas. And so scan that QR code. You can come see these amazing players up close like the great city of Seattle has. Enter the tournament, play, and then come watch them, Michelle. I mean, what more can you do? The sport is on fire. As a reminder, tomorrow we're going to be on ESPN in the morning. The mixed doubles semifinals will be on CBS. So it's a big, big weekend back in the birthplace. What do you think the founding fathers would have ever imagined looking at something like this?
Time in.
It's unbelievable. 1965.
Yes.
Surely they'd be incredibly impressed and proud that they were the founding fathers to the fastest growing sport in America. And what a finish for James Ignatowich and Anna Bright. But that was a little closer than comfort.
Yeah, slow start, and then, you know, this is what reps and opportunities on center court over a period of time. And, you know, you think Anna Bright and James have been here forever. They just got going last year.
We'll get you back out to Seattle to this short break for the rest of this quarterfinal match.
We won 2 years back-to-back. Now you win too. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 comes standard with complimentary maintenance and America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
mornings. Fly on your schedule. Reward yourself and girls whenever. Stay or go when you wanna. And more is on the way. So when you're ready to go, go with heart. Go with Southwest.
Welcome back to Seattle. James Ignatowich and Anna Bright looking for a better start here in game 2. What do they need to clean up the most on their side?
Yeah, I think, you know, surprisingly, and to her credit, Tyra Black was winning the cross-court dinks, and winning not meaning forcing a lot of mistakes, but not getting herself in trouble with Alshon then having a chance to jump in there. So Anna Bright is going to want to dominate that so Ignatowich can get in there with his length, with the pace, and take over the middle of the court again, because he was winning the hands battles once we got to it.
Side out.
And then Alshon has done a nice job of finding some of the explosive plays that he's good at. We saw a tomahawk, we saw some scorpions. There's a nice Ernie to start out game 2. He's got to keep looking for those opportunities.
Second serve. Zero, 0-2. Point.
Just a reminder, the semifinals are going to be on CBS tomorrow at
1-0-2.
10 a.m. Eastern. Or no, excuse me, 10 a.m. Pacific. And that would be 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Different nuance this tournament and a big national stage.
0-1-1.
For the best players.
Yeah.
We love it. And there's the Ignatowich two-handed backhand off the ground. And for a lot of players, Michelle, you want to put the ball on the ground on the backhand because it's not dangerous, especially the guys. But this guy has offense off the bounce, and that creates problems.
Second serve.
Just push deep there from Anna Bright, who was in great position.
1-1-2. Point.
Beautiful inside-out disguise from Anna Bright there, and they just look a little more comfortable on the court here. They have so much talent, and there's a big serve from Ignatowich, who hasn't been playing as much singles, and certainly has that, though, in the arsenal to bring to a mixed doubles match. You love a free point.
Side out.
You know, we saw Jansen, Waters doing a lot of drive and crash, and I think that opportunity exists for Ignatowich and Bright to add into their game plan more often.
Second serve.
I mean, the whip through that is just hilarious. I mean, that is paddle head speed at a record pace.
1-3-2.
Good point. Patient point, both sides.
But that's the special sauce that Ignatowich has. Usually the black play down the line to change the dink is good for you, but Ignatowich threw that so hard cross court it got them ahead in the rally.
Second serve.
And there's another opportunity where if Anna Bright is crashing, that drive was so good it was just sitting there, but she's hanging back. So a couple of those opportunities have been there for Bright.
Oh, what an angle from the showman, Christian Alshon.
And now we're going Ernie Tomahawk. We went Scorpion Tomahawk. We're getting all of those except for what he calls himself, the Tweener King. We haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, head on over to his YouTube channel to take a peek at his pickleball journey. All social media branded the Tweener King.
Indeed.
Oh, James Ignatowich. That snap. So good.
Timeout receivers, 3-1-1.
Timeout called on the court. A much better start for Ignatowich and Bright. A 3-1 lead for them in game 2 on Alshon and Black.
Stay in the game with OS First Socks and Compression. Chosen by pro athletes for comfort, injury prevention, and muscle recovery. Be a champion with compression zone technology for support where you need it and the flexibility to make your move. Gear up like a pro and step into greatness.
Back in Seattle.
Here we go.
James Ignatowich and Anna Bright off to a 3-1 lead here in game 2. This is
3-1-1.
Our second to last quarterfinal on the live stream here today. Reminder, semifinal tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific on national TV. CBS will be carrying the semis.
3-1-2.
Perfect way to start your Saturday.
Indeed.
Point.
And there's that vicious two-handed backhand roll from Ignatowich. So placement over power there, perfectly executed.
Oh, just lost it inside the baseline.
And I'll just rewind my placement over power comment from a second ago. That was phenomenal from Ignatowich.
Point.
And some frustration showing up here with Alshon as he had a great opportunity to finish that off. But now Anna Bright is walking with that little bit of extra.
Side out.
And serving a little bit extra.
Talk about that depth on the serve a lot.
1-6-1.
Christian Alshon
point.
Wasn't going to be denied for that point.
Yeah, because I love where
2-6-1.
Bright tried to put it. She tried to redirect it away from him, yet his explosive first step was able to get there.
Second serve. 2-6-2.
Just get that out of here.
James Ignatowich, such a strong player. You drafted him. What do you like about his game?
Just all around singles mixed is probably his best event. If you asked him, that's the answer he would give you, just because of the presence and getting better and better at men's. And again, he has literally won every one of those firefights at the kitchen line today. And that has been probably the biggest differential here.
Yep. 7-2-1. Second serve.
Anna Bright tried to tell him that the house was on fire, but he had committed too much to going forward there. Nice finish from Black.
Side out.
I mean, pace and angle, I mean, that was ridiculous. Great shot from Hurricane Tyra Black, but they have got to go now. They have not done much on their serve.
Seemed like she barely even swung at it to hit that powerful of an angle.
Point.
Yeah, that's what easy power, you know, Ignatowich, it does look like he is trying to literally put a hole in the ball, and we already have 40 of them. He's trying to add 3 more.
3-7-1.
And she's been going off speed on the serve, just a little cut.
Point.
So I like the variety. Don't hit the same serve in the same spot every time. Don't let your opponent get dialed in.
Second serve.
Oh, and Alshon.
Yikes.
Oh,
That's a tough one to give up.
he even was willing to give up the serve there. He was so sad.
Maybe that was part of the reaction, not thinking he had another chance.
And a real nice adjustment on the fly there. As Anna Bright said, that serve's too good, stay. So they didn't run themselves into a problem. And the ability to make those decisions in the moment are critical to win there. So nice job from Ignatowich and Bright.
7-4-1.
Oh, that was an interesting choice of desperation from Alshon.
Yeah, he's sitting so hard into the middle with the forehand. That was his only option. Great attack from Bright.
Second serve.
Yeah, that's the part of the game Ignatowich knows he's got to keep refining. That third was way too high, and when they get to the kitchen, especially in the latter half of game 1 and 2, they have been absolutely deadly. Just got to get there.
Side out.
How shallow that ball that Black just hit there was unbelievable, because she knows if it's too deep, then it sets off a series of unfortunate events off the two-handed backhand of Ignatowich. That's a great shot.
Second serve. Four, 8-2. Point.
Alshon, also an accomplished singles player, knows the value of that deep serve there and
5-8-2.
delivered. See if he has another one.
James Ignatowich looking awfully dominant in game 2.
Yeah, so Alshon needs to find a place to put the forehand off those big serves because he's getting very short, shallow returns and hitting them right into the forehand of Ignatowich, and they're ahead in the point, and then they're immediately way behind. That can't keep happening.
Second serve. Eight, 5-2.
Yeah, there's just trouble because the Alshon backhand versus the Ignatowich backhand are in two different
9-5-2.
levels.
Side out.
I guess if you say out and then you still hit it, then the out doesn't count. Just try to get the paddle out there. You hate when you read it too late and you're like,
5-9-1. Point.
that time Alshon just sitting on the two-handed backhand. Not a lot of pace from Ignatowich. Very nicely done from Alshon.
6-9-1. Point.
Much better there. Took a little pace off of it and was able to find that forehand in the middle of the court and get it to the Bright paddle.
What was once a pretty big gap here in game 2. Now only a 2-point deficit for Alshon and Black. What's changed?
A little smarter positioning of where they're placing the ball, and Alshon got hot there for a minute, got them a couple, and some missed opportunities of getting the kitchen from Ignatowich and Bright where they weren't able to finish it off. So again, this is a team that's learning their way forward, and guess how many points Ben Johns has? It was there for a second. But, you know, I really like what I'm seeing from these two. As the 23 seed, they're pushing a very good team. Now the question is can they dig in and find that same thing that they've got the last two? Get the ball on the ground, get up there, and then Alshon find a place. Really go for the serve, though. The serve has set them up very well here.
It has. And the winner of this one gets Vivian David and Thomas Wilson in the semifinal. You saw them earlier. What did you like? Their combination.
They're a team I always know is going to be in the mix because they're reliable as a duo. Vivian David knows her role so well. It is the athleticism of Thomas Wilson that always is the variable of how far they'll go in a tournament. That's a talented duo. It'll be fun to watch them.
Oh.
Unbelievable bailout from Ignatowich as Christian Alshon did exactly what they needed to do coming out of that timeout.
Christian Alshon, a man on a mission. Now a 1-point game.
And
second server.
He has won a couple of hands battles here, and look at this.
What a finish from Anna Bright in a clutch moment. Alshon and Black coming up with an incredible run.
Yeah, Ignatowich committed to the earning, was in trouble. Lucky he has that big wingspan, was able to at least bunt it back into an okay place.
Alshon swinging his way out of trouble successfully.
Yep, all started on a high third there. So can they make the ball bounce, drop it in the kitchen, and get up to the line and get to 10?
Tyra Black steps in, gets the serve back on their side. No points for Ignatowich and Wright, that rotation.
Point.
Make it a tie game for Alshon and Black.
Nine-nine-one. Second serve.
Again, got exactly what they wanted with
9-9-2.
Bright flying across the court, just didn't make it.
Point.
They do have a timeout, but they're not going to use it.
10-9-2.
Oh, sneaky angle from James Ignatowich.
And again, Tyra Black, some ridiculous gets, and she's keeping them into the kitchen. Just getting there is usually good enough. My goodness, and look at this.
James.
Ignatowich and Bright are going to choose to put Bright in front of Tyra Black here.
And why would they do that?
They don't like the pattern that they've seen the last few times.
Oh, and Alshon gets James Ignatowich caught on the backhand. One server down, one to go. Anna Bright, they need a point on her serve. Oh, miscommunication. Smart play for Anna Bright to continue to test the middle.
Yeah, and of the rolls, her backhand roll is even better than the forehand roll.
10,
so
10,
if they can get to the kitchen, I understand this formation. It neutralizes Ignatowich a bit.
Oh.
Side out.
What happened there?
Instead of playing a defensive shot, Bright took a huge swing at a ball coming with pretty good pace off the overhead.
Point.
Hurricane Tyra Black. She has been impressive. Her growth and her performance here in this quarterfinal match.
11-10-1.
She seems to be the real deal.
Really good.
How did Alshon get that back? And then he misses. Oh wow, what a match.
Third chance to force a game 3 right here.
Point game.
We are going 3. Alshon and Black find a way to push the 2 seed to the edge. This is anyone's game now.
And it's definitely personal too, so this is going to be something.
A little stare down from Christian Alshon.
Hi, I'm Rick Barry. I used to play professional basketball. Now I'm into pickleball. Performance is really important, but also recovery is actually just as important.
LMD is a product that I use constantly before my matches and after my matches for my recovery.
Great for inflammation, great for recovery. I keep coming back to this. AlloMD all day long, baby.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it.
I use it. AlloMD, acute relief cream.
For many of us, we just charge ahead because planning for your future takes time. And right now, thinking about your financial future takes on new meaning. At Baird, our financial advisors have guided individuals and families to achieve their goals through every crisis evolution and groundbreaking idea for over 100 years. That's the difference between thinking you're ready for what lies ahead and knowing you've planned for it. Now that's different. Discover the Baird difference.
Oh, will you pause it real quick? Just sold the car to Carvana. Okay, hit play, please.
What? When did you do that?
I just did it the other day. All I had to do was enter the VIN or license plate, answer a couple of questions, and got a real offer in seconds. Then they just picked up the car and paid me right on the spot.
I can finally quit my job and become an actor. No, you're right.
Sell your car at Carvana.com today.
Well, things just got interesting here on center court. James Ignatowich and Anna Wright were 2 points away for a long time. Closing out game 2. Let's listen in and what we can gather on their side.
We've done fine when I've been on the left, honestly. We just got to get into the line. Yep. Just got to be better. Come on, let's go.
So a little strategy talk from Bright and Ignatowich there.
Clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up. There was a discussion potentially about going down the line. A lot of cross-court balls, certainly. And again, the big start to this discussion is, could Hurricane Tyra Black match the cross courts? And she has.
Game 3, time in. 0-0-2. Side out. Zero, 0-1.
Side out to start for Bright and Ignatowich.
Second serve.
Another missed third for Anna Bright. Not what she wanted.
No, their thirds have not
0-0-2.
been. That's why they weren't able to close out game number 2.
Point.
James Ignatowich went down the line per your astute
1-0-2.
observation.
And eavesdropping.
Point.
So again, that walk of Anna Bright's is back to start game
2-0-2.
number 2. Right after she did it, it was like 6-1. She missed a serve, and then things just weren't the same.
Side out.
You just can't believe the pace coming back from Black there, because Ignatowich thought he was in a great spot.
0-2-1. Second serve. Zero, 2-2.
Oh, wow. How did Alshon get an ATP on this angle from James Ignatowich?
And then the defense of it from Anna Bright is really impressive. That ball is insanely low, and she gets it into a safe spot. And then sometimes you think,
2-0-1.
oh, I can just be a hero here, and you just need to let the point settle back in.
Alshon all over the pop-up chance. Not going to fly on his side.
Yeah, and Ignatowich is trying to just guide in the thirds there. Didn't go with the drive, tried to just go with a roll way too high again.
Another high reset.
Yep, same problem.
What is the problem there? Why are they struggling?
Just execution of it. I mean, it's not like these returns have insane pace or depth. I mean, it's a good ball, but it's a ball that these guys would usually make.
Anna Bright's forte in the third shot.
Tried the tweener there, so it's at least attempted.
Was that a showman play or
No, I don't know that he had
desperation?
I don't think he had much of a choice there. Not gratuitous.
I can't see how the tweener would be easier than
Depends on where your
anything
paddle
else,
was
but
beforehand.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Point.
Alshon and Black on the board.
And Alshon chirping back.
1-2-2. Point.
And Anna Bright having a little convo with Anna Bright
2-2-2.
about don't do that there. So Alshon with a winner off the backhand and the forehand.
Oh.
Point.
Ignatowich reached in a little bit too far.
And then Anna Bright was screened like a hockey goalie there and never saw it go into the net behind her.
Shadows also moving in on the court. A couple of sun pocket spots. Might be
3-2-2.
impacting visibility. The tree line sky, as Ben Johns referenced.
Yeah.
Side out.
So it's Black that pulled the trigger early right into the two-handed backhand of that lady right there. So a battle royale here in a quarterfinal. Bunch of South Florida folks
2-3-1.
up in the PN dub here.
Long flight.
Yes.
Farthest possible spot to get from A to B.
Second serve.
Just wide for Anna Bright.
Yeah, Ignatowich chose to hit a one-handed backhand there and just sort of pushed it, gave Black the advantage there, and they are going to switch again.
2-3-2.
So the middle dink caused some problems when they went with Ignatowich on the right.
Side out.
Ignatowich wanted the backhand of
Timeout
Alshon.
receivers. 3-2-1.
Robbed by the net. Timeout called by Ignatowich and Bright, who are visibly frustrated right now.
They are.
And we will check back in with the rest of this third deciding game after this short break.
Having trouble getting your dink up? Our advanced formulas are made of plant-sourced omega-3s from 9 nutritious foods, never nutrient isolates. Have better time with green fat.
We're back for the rest of this third deciding game. Quarterfinal match. Second to last one here from Seattle.
3, 2, 1.
Reminder, the semifinals will take place tomorrow on CBS, national television. Wow. Alshon and Black very well could steal this match.
4,
Great
2, 1.
position again. Ignatowich not enough on the reach volley.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, to even get a paddle on that. ATP defense for Hurricane Tyra Black. This is as good as we've seen her.
Oh, she's been fantastic here.
Side out.
Okay, so nice job out of the timeout there from Ignatowich and Wright.
2, 4, 1. Second serve.
And this is a third shot, fifth shot problem for Bryden Ignatowich today.
2-4-2.
She rarely has issues with third shot drops and resets.
Side out.
They're so out of rhythm right now.
Again, couldn't get to the kitchen.
Is it what Alshon and Black are doing to pull them out of rhythm?
These are just not good.
Self-imposed.
Not good thirds.
Point.
Well, Hurricane Tyra Black taking full advantage.
And we can assure you there is a score, folks.
5-2-1.
5-2-1 the score. We'll continue to update you as
second
the
serve.
scorebook gets updated. 5-2-2.
5-2-2.
I mean, it's remarkable that those are coming back, and Ignatowich is having to take 4 swings at these, but that's why they're in the position they are. And since you switch ends at 6, this is huge to try and narrow that gap just from a confidence standpoint.
Big angle from Alshon.
And again, nowhere near the line here, so they're going to switch sides to maybe funnel a ball to Anna Bright so that she can throw the ball into the kitchen.
Side out.
And it's Tyra Black who's the taller player, heads up, so you have the advantage of the reach when you're dinking straight ahead. So a nice flick winner there. And a big chance to switch with a 4-point lead.
And they will.
1 minute switch in.
Christian Alshon
6-2-1.
letting James Ignatowich know what the score is.
Yeah, a zoo is on the property here, and the roar of Alshon might have woken up the daddy lion over at the zoo here. Wow.
The rest of this quarterfinal next.
Check this out. This is Venom Go by Hyperice. You stick this pod on this pad and boom, instant relief wherever you need it. With 9 different variations of heat and vibration, you can soothe your sore muscles instantly. The tight spot on your neck, that little knot on your back, that shoulder that always bugs you, and your tight calf after a ride, say bye-bye to the pain and soreness. Heating up 6 times faster than any other heating pad. Ooh, that's hot. It's designed to get you out and moving. What are you waiting for?
Back with the rest of Game 3 in this quarterfinal. Christian Alshon and Hurricane Tyra Black stealing the momentum. Can they close it out?
Second serve.
James Ignatowich, big response out of the end change. Second server is Black.
6-2-2.
Oh, wow, Christian Alshon. Oh, Ignatowich had it, shanked it. What a point for Christian Alshon. That defense was ridiculous.
It was, and he is absolutely screaming at
7-2-2.
Ignatowich across the net right now after these rallies.
Side out.
Found it that time. Serve back on their side. What do you do? You're out of your rhythm, down 5. How do you rally?
You got to
here?
find it right now or drive the third and then maybe get the 5th to get on the ground.
Point.
So it's easy to get to 7 in an upset, but can you get to 11?
3-7-1. Second serve.
I mean, that's...
It's like they find a point to start building on and then another miss.
Yeah, and to miss that one
3-7-2.
wide. Just now you start to aim it because you're questioning it. Oh, my. And Anna Bright knew she was having to defend. That is they got 2 absolute gifts here. They've yet to hit a good third, but they got 2 back. See if they go back to James. They do.
Point.
And a gift from a ball that was going to absolutely hit the fans in the 3rd row behind the court. 3 gifts and within 2.
Well, that was a shift of momentum. And what a different scoreline that would be if that overhead from Black goes in. Officially off the hook. Ignatowich and Wright make it a 1-point game. Couple of pop-ups and misses from Hurricane Tyra Black.
Yeah, and big opportunities. And Ignatowich is not leaving the court. He is just walking around in a circle on the far side. There's a good look at Anna Bright. And James in the background is not even coming to the net, or excuse me, to the bench. And these two have got to take a deep breath here and go back to what got them the 7-2 lead.
One timeout. One timeout.
And the thirds have been average or worse in this comeback.
Just funny to think about, but you're right. That one's not coming back.
Sorry,
That
side
is
out.
so pretty from Christian Alshon. Side out, crucial time to do it.
7-6-1.
And now can they pull away? Stuck on 7. Oh, James Ignatowich had that point on his paddle. How did Alshon and Black stay alive?
Again, ridiculous defense, and then Wright had to just throw her paddle up there when they didn't expect it to come back, that ball, and wow.
Alshon bailed out a couple of pop-ups. And another cleaned up by James Ignatowich. No problem there. They were up 7-2.
8-6-2.
Black and Alshon work. Speed up down the middle. Smart choice for Ignatowich, waiting for his moment.
It all comes from Black going to the backhand, because then James throws it at her left foot. Then she's out of position, and it opens that up.
6-8-1.
She should just be going cross court all day here, because that's what's been working. Can they make a third?
Point.
They go with the drive, which is fine. Get paddle clank.
7-8-1.
What an absolute struggle, though, here.
Down the line for Hurricane Tyra Black. The right time to do it. What a counter.
Yeah, a little too high, and Ignatowich couldn't get the ball down in the dirt.
Oh, Ignatowich, the aggressor.
And
Stepping
that time,
all the way
yeah,
over.
that's a great read there, because he saw a ball that was going to have the depth that he needed to get involved. Snowmen in Seattle.
Point.
And that time you saw Black, instead of standing in there, gave ground, and that's all Ignatowich needed to see to blast it after a huge serve. So
9-8-2.
Here we go.
Wright and Ignatowich take their first lead of the third game.
Point.
All the pressure on Hurricane Tyra Black.
And she's easing back. She's been so solid and steady, and I recognize giving a little ground, but a little tight there. And after 7-2 down, they got a 10-8 match point coming up.
Wow, that's quite the battle from Ignatowich and Wright. So if your partner's right now with Black, who's feeling it, she's getting every ball, she's feeling the pressure. How do you advise her or step in to help if you're Christian Alshon?
So if I'm Alshon, I'm going, the return has got to go cross court. Let's see if Ignatowich can make a third. He'll probably drive it, so I'm just telling Black, hey, just bunt that cross court, give yourself room. They're not driving and crashing, so you should have plenty of room. Get it over to Anna Bright, and then let's work the point and have her go back just cross court.
No challenges.
Because when they had the ball before, they were good cross court. She went down the line, and that's not been a good place for the ball to be.
Never a moment where you'd want to see her roll it down the line, correct?
Not right now, for sure, because the two-handed backhand of Ignatowich is better than what we've got on the backhand side on the other. Let's see what happens.
Side out.
A crucial side out.
Yeah, that's the exact play that I could see happen. It was just a matter of what was going to happen after that, and Wright couldn't make the fifth.
Christian Elshon steps in down the middle, closing the gap to 1.
9-10-1.
Ignatowich was just waiting for his chance to pounce.
And nice job by Wright of finding the left foot of Hurricane Tyra Black. So dangerous because you know Elshon is nearby.
Wow, Ignatowich. Anything popped up to him, cleaned up. Just a couple of missed opportunities from Black and Elshon.
And they are going to go to their traditional positioning. This
Match
return
point.
is going to Ignatowich.
Oh, and he missed it. Match point again for James Ignatowich.
10-9-2.
Can he close it here? The third shot. The area of speculation. Oh, man, that is a tough way to go down if you're Christian Elshon.
And the chest bump almost knocked his partner onto the ground. And he finally found a third, and he rolled it back cross court. He hadn't done that all day.
Big Papa Jimmy with the chest bump. Calm down, Jimmy. I'd be happy too. They pulled that one out. We will have to figure out how they had the mental fortitude to pull through.
My goodness.
After this short break, we will check in with Hannah Johns.
I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the Carvana PPA Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the Carvana PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour is presented by Fila Pickleball, Chase, Fit Vine Wines, Guaranteed Rate, Pickleball Central, Busy Hard Seltzer, Selkirk, we are Pickleball, Select Medical, and by Baird. Thrilled to welcome you back to beautiful Seattle. A sight to be seen, as was this quarterfinal matchup. Anna Bright and James Ignatowich survived Black and Elshon as we throw it down to Hannah Johns.
I think we saw some of our best rallies of the day in this matchup, guys. Some incredible points out here. How the heck did you battle back and take this one in 3?
It's tough. It's really tough to put the ball away against those two. They're both great athletes, great defenders, and they played really well. You know, I mean, it's crazy because I'm usually like the new guy, and now these guys have both been playing longer or less long than me. So to see them both playing so well is super cool, and I'm excited for them. So I'm a little sad that I even told Christian about pickleball, because now he's going to be, you know, tough to beat for a long time. But yeah.
Well, there are so many great teams in the mixed bracket. How hard is it to make a run in mixed day at this point in the sport?
Yeah, with, you know, all the best players on the PPA Tour, the mixed draws are so deep. Every match is tough. You can't take anyone for granted. And, you know, I just want to say thank you to everyone for watching. I think, you know, we put on maybe more of a show than James and I would have liked, but plenty of great pickleball left today. So thanks, everyone, for coming out and being loud.
And I have to ask the question everyone's wondering. Christian showing a lot of fire on the court. You guys obviously know each other from tennis and have debuted some interesting exchanges on social media. Was there anything personal in this match?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Christian since I was like 10 years old. We played tennis together, so we like to give it to each other on social media sometimes after matches or before matches, but it's all in good fun. But I'm probably going to tweet about this one.
All right, everyone, look out for that tweet later on today. Guys, that is all from us here, but we have many more matches coming right up. Don't go anywhere.
We sure do. Anna Bright and James Ignatowich on to the semifinals. Coming up next here on center court, though, we have one quarterfinal match remaining. Riley and Lindsey Newman take the stage against Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright, a breakup special here in Seattle.
I'm not very good at pickleball, but I've learned that if you dress like you're one of the pros, people are gonna think you're a lot better at pickleball than you really are. That's why I like to buy all my pro quality gear at Valair. Whenever I added the bag with the Valair hat, I mean, my duper score went up 3 points overnight. It was incredible. I have been mistaken for Julian Arnold at a couple rec league tournaments recently, so I like to throw out some andiamos every now and then when I'm playing, just to have some fun with it.
Well, what a fitting song for us here on center court. Taylor Swift saying we are never getting back together. If you're unfamiliar with what's going on and if the chat's not blowing up with every speculation on the planet, Riley Newman and who you see there in the pink shorts and Matt Wright were men's doubles partners for many years. Won how many medals together, Dave?
27 for 27, and they were set for the whole year, and then Taylor Swift got involved, and if we show the deep shot, Matt Wright is even warming up on the other side of the court, and sometimes the guys will be on one side and the ladies on the other, but they couldn't be farther apart here too. So this is beyond the mix. Like, the ladies are tied into this, and then obviously they want this desperately. And while we're on Taylor Swift and in Seattle, I have just been informed that while she was here last weekend, her fans triggered a 2.3 magnitude earthquake.
What?
Here, that's how wild they were.
Wait.
Yes.
How does that work?
They're that wound up. They get that whole building. They're jumping.
No way.
Imagine 75,000 James Ignatowich is jumping up and down to the beat of a Taylor Swift song. So this match has everything. And it's going to be, can Lucy and Lindsey keep it together? Because the chips on Matt Wright's shoulder is massive, but then you also have the local storyline. Lindsey and Riley grew up on Whidbey Island, not far from here at all. They took the ferry to Seattle all the time. Their mom works for the ferry company, so that's the way they were able to get back and forth across the Puget Sound and all the waterways here. So we wondered, would they match up in men's doubles, and they're on the opposite sides of the bracket tomorrow, so that would require a final. But here we go.
This is going to be electric. Our final quarterfinal matchup here on the stream. Reminder, both semifinal matchups will be tomorrow on national television starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBS.
Yes, we will see you on CBS tomorrow morning, so don't miss that.
Winner of this one gets Ben Johns and Leigh Waters. And my, oh my, the mixed doubles competition just keeps getting better.
Yes, and that was a tremendous battle we just saw, and kudos to the 2 seed for fighting through it. Let's play pickleball.
Matt Wright going toe-to-toe against Riley right out of the gate.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about the Newmans is they will switch which side that Riley Newman plays depending on how they feel things are going.
Point.
And the defense that we saw from Hurricane Tyra Black was tremendous in the last match. You're going to see equally great defense from the Newmans. It's what they're known for.
Point.
Riley Newman all over it. Up 3-0 as the 4 seed. A lot to prove here in front of their home fans. And the whole family's out today.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're missing one sibling, but could be wrong on that, according to Riley.
And a nightmare start for Kovalova and Wright here, as they haven't even touched the ball yet, and it's 4-zip.
4-0-2. Point.
Boy, and Lindsey Newman speeding it up and catching Matt Wright.
5-0-2. Side out.
That's a heck of a start, though, Mish.
0-5-1.
Yeah, 5-point run. They'll take it.
Point.
Lucy Kovalova, Matt Wright, a staple mixed doubles pairing on the Carvana PPA Tour. What a finish from Riley Newman. Man on a mission. Talk of the pickleball town lately.
For his decisions off the court.
Yep.
1-5-2. Side out. Five, 1-1. Second serve.
Great spot there from Matt Wright. Just again, not trying to hit
5-1-2.
through, but make your opponent move laterally. Oh, ouch.
Side out.
Either the ball or Riley's paddle caught Lindsey there.
1-5-1.
Yikes. Oh, and there's the first big Matt Wright out call with the look back. Riley was the beneficiary of those antics for 27 straight tournaments.
Point. I saw it out. No, he can't ask.
And Riley's asking his family what they saw there. That's usually not in the rules.
3-5-1.
Riley Newman just got a piece of the middle speed up from Matt Wright.
Yeah, and Matt knows better than to go to the right side of the body of Riley Newman. That's where he's holding the paddle with that unique grip.
What an angle from Riley Newman playing singles on his side.
Yeah, and Kovalova knows she needs to go behind Riley Newman on the ground to get him to at least acknowledge that that's an option.
Second serve.
Lindsey Newman trying to pickpocket Matt Wright.
5-3-2.
Yep, nothing in the pockets. No one carries cash anymore.
Side out.
Juicy opportunity taken by Matt Wright. Where's he aiming?
I wonder.
3-5-1.
Guy in pink.
Second serve. Three, 5-2.
Oh, buries it in the body of Matt Wright.
5-3-1.
Where's Riley Newman aiming?
Point.
Not a whole lot of chirping on the side of the Newmans.
No.
6-3-1. Point.
Kovalova almost got a piece of it.
Yeah, that's what they want to avoid, just letting Riley serve the ball and just attack Kovalova.
Second serve.
Yeah, and I think Kovalova needs to look for more opportunities, especially at the kitchen line, just to dink
7-3-2.
behind Riley and get him out of the middle.
Side out.
4-point lead for the Newmans. Serve back on the side of
3-7-1.
Kovalova and Wright.
Side out. Second serve.
And we saw a little bit of a problem in the prior match with making thirds and fifths.
3-7-2.
Crucial when you're playing a quality team like the Newmans.
Side out. Seven, 3-1.
Riley Newman just barely gets a paddle on it. And a fist pump across the net.
Yeah,
and
you're not left-handed. Oh, yes, I am. And I wonder where he was looking.
This is the place Riley Newman grew up and learned pickleball. Special
second serve
tournament for him. Said he had it circled on his calendar as soon as the schedule came out.
8-3-2. Side out. Three, 8-1. Second serve.
Fine for Newman. Who's the more authoritative Newman in the pairing? Because I don't honestly know. It seems like it goes both ways.
Oh, it definitely does.
3-8-2.
And Kovalova just has to at least put the ball on the ground behind Newman on occasion, or he's going to take more and more court, and there's just not going to be anywhere to put the ball.
Second serve.
Riley and Lindsey have over 74 match wins together.
8-3-2. Point.
2 points away for the Newmans.
9-3-2.
Yep.
That was Riley very explicitly saying why.
3-9-1.
Oh my.
Point.
That's out. Another one there from Matt Wright.
Yeah, but an ugly pattern again as Riley's just getting to dictate
4-9-1.
everything here.
Second serve. Four, 9-2.
And the squeal of Lindsey Newman.
Can't miss it.
No, these two have some of the best
Side out.
partner yelling to let a
9-4-1.
ball go.
Point.
And that was going to be a problem anyway, as Riley Newman was just begging that to come over. But that's a quick run to 10.
Oh, what an extension on the left
11-4.
hand, the non-dominant hand of Riley Newman, and they take game one with an 11-4 statement finish. More from the Newmans in their hometown after this short break.
To make it to the game, it takes dedication and training. To stay in the game, it takes grit and stamina. To win the game, it takes strategy and skill. You keep focus on your approach, drop, and champion shots, and we'll help you stay focused on your strength, flexibility, speed, and downtime. Having a sports medicine partner in your court is key to helping you make it to the game, stay in the game, and win the game. Select Medical is proud to be the exclusive provider of physical therapy of the PPA Tour.
Pioneered by revolutionary technology, backed by relentless research, we bring you an unmatched quality of product, made right here in the USA. Each performance paddle is engineered to perfection and built to last. Because when it comes to the sport we all love, quality and performance matter.
Riley Newman and Lindsey Newman running away with game one. An impressive performance for them.
Yeah, and some great deep returns created problems for Kovalova and Wright. They just couldn't get to the kitchen line. And you know who else loves a great return? The great people at Vint. They're an investment platform working to provide returns through alternative assets. They make it possible for investors, big and small, Michelle, to diversify their portfolio with fine wine and rare spirits. That's right, SEC qualified offerings that you can add to your investment portfolio. Learn more at fin.co.
Oh.
Point.
Kovalova and Wright on the board first.
Yeah, and that was setting up to be the most Newman point ever as they scrap their way back and get to the kitchen line, but misfire by Riley.
Side out.
And just too much domination of
0-1-1.
Riley Newman in the mid of the court. I mean, he's moving before she hits it.
0-1-2.
We'll see if Kovalova makes any adjustments. There we go.
Side out.
It's a nice finishing shot for Lucy Kovalova.
And keeps the paddle in the same position and swipes through it. That's really nice.
Oh, Riley Newman on defense.
Second serve.
Quick hands.
Yeah, and getting past cleanly one time is not going to deter Riley Newman. It'll have to be multiple.
Side out.
Good hustle from Kovalova, but couldn't get it. It's hard when you're on the run to find the paddle
0-1-1.
angle to be able to bunt that up over your opponents. Got too much of it.
Second serve. 0-1-2. Side out.
Right, just making sure there isn't some rule that 20 seconds after the point's over, you can't step in the kitchen. There's certainly momentum,
1-0-1.
but he was plenty clean there.
Second serve.
Yeah, so I'd rather see Kovalova go behind Newman once all four players are set at the kitchen line.
Point.
Oh, and Newman willpower in Washington was not there as they double dipped on that, and a little better start here for Kovalova and Wright as they got run over to start game number one. They didn't have the ball until they were down 5.
Oh, nice finish down the middle there for Riley. This is somewhat of a historic matchup. Dates back to August of 2020.
0-2-1.
PPA event in Newport Beach. Lucy and Matt won that one in straight games.
Second serve. 0-2-2. Point.
Just barely missed. And the Newmans cracked the scoreboard.
1-2-2.
Yeah, but Riley was beaten badly there, so Kovalova's got to know it doesn't even have to be perfect.
And there, an easy find. Matt Wright looks at Kovalova, wondering why she didn't step over to help. But
yeah, she's not expecting that ball to be hit out of the air from Riley.
It's a nice lob from Lindsey. Had him beat just back, though. Kovalova and Wright take back the serve. Tie game.
2-2-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
Pretty.
2-2-2. Side out. Two, 2-1.
Ooh, miscommunication down the middle. A couple of good defensive grabs, though. Riley Newman hit a perfect reset on a scramble.
2-2-2. Side out.
Yeah, and this is as you mentioned, a rivalry that goes way back. In Kovalova and Wright have won 7 of the 8 times that they've played. So it's interesting that it feels like the tide has turned a little bit here, but
point.
Historic rivals, and they haven't played much recently, which is what's interesting.
3-2-1.
What a finish for Riley Newman. Matt Wright looking with blamey eyes. Oh, good defense from Kovalova. Oh, and she saved the point with that ATP defense. Yeah, give her a break, Matt.
And especially after how wide that ATP was just before that.
4-2-2.
She saved it. Usually you would save that on the forehand side over there. She was ready for the big angled ATP.
Side out.
Couldn't make the ball in transition here.
2-4-1. Second
big
serve.
put away from Matt Wright, former tennis player at University of Michigan.
2-4-2. Side out.
Much better control of the kitchen line here in game number 2 for Kovalova and Wright.
Second serve.
I mean, you've got the Don Stanley alarm clock and the Lindsey Newman out call that'll just wake you up in a hurry.
You ever seen the Polar Express? She sounds like the guy with the long beard when you pull on it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Check my reference, it's accurate. Wow, Riley Newman on the overhead attack.
Yeah, going backwards too. That's a really strong overhead there from Riley.
Howard Hepworth, Dave Johnson, Trifina Moore are referees on this quarterfinal match. Big thanks to them. Riley Newman taking over with a devastating backhand.
And taking over from the right side of the court, and this is what this team can do because they're very comfortable with Riley Newman taking a ton of court with the backhand in the middle.
Foreshadow what we'll also see tomorrow in men's doubles. He's obviously playing the right with Julian Arnold.
I'm not sure. We'll see. I've heard rumors either way. He told
confirmed.
You. He did confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Julian.
There you go.
They're going to start that way.
They're going to trick some opponents.
So I guess it wasn't obvious. You're right. I should have said he told me.
Ouch.
And if they don't, then he lied. What a finish for Riley Newman.
Are they using us to put false information into the world? We'll see. But this change has gotten them right back square.
Kovalova, she's been a difference maker so far in this one. Was neutralized in game 1.
Let's see if they switch or not.
4-4-1.
Usually on even, you don't see team switch.
Second serve. Four, 4-2.
Easy put away for Riley. Stepped all the way over to put that one away.
Yep, and back to the right side of the court for him here.
Second
People
serve.
seem to have mixed feelings on this mixed doubles men take all situation, but even Leigh Waters says it's part of the game.
Yep, it's part of the game, and
part of the fun too.
Yeah, and the aggressive guys are typically the winning team. Obviously, the women often hit more balls, even though it feels like they're taking so much court.
If I'm playing mixed, I want my men's doubles partner to
be a
step
threat.
over.
Yes. Oh, a great read from Riley Newman and a, let's just say, purposeful look after. Watch the end of this. Great read here.
5, yes, sir.
And where are you looking?
5-4-2.
Where's the Taylor Swift song again? Cue it up.
It's a cruel summer.
Ace of base. We could also throw that one up.
Yeah.
Riley Newman fist bumps the crowd. Seattle, they're loving it. Their hometown pickleball hero.
And the ability for them to play either way can upset patterns that were working for an opponent earlier in a game. So really smart from a strategic standpoint here.
You can't miss it.
No.
7-4-2.
Lindsey's been screaming from Whidbey Island if she had to.
The Newmans jumping out to a 7-4 lead in game 2 and closing in on a match victory.
Stay in the game with OS First Socks and Compression. Chosen by pro athletes for comfort, injury prevention, and muscle recovery. Be a champion with compression zone technology for support where you need it and the flexibility to make your move. Gear up like a pro and step into greatness.
Follow your vibe. Busy Hard Seltzer, flavor for every vibe.
We won 2 years back-to-back. Now you win too. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 come standard with complimentary maintenance and America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Welcome back to Seattle. The Newmans 4 points away from finishing out what's been an emotionally intense matchup between Riley Newman and Matt Wright, ex-men's doubles partners, as verified by the DJ. in true Taylor Swift fashion. We'll see what else he has queued up after this one. What a finish for Matt Wright down the middle.
And is walking backwards without turning around.
4-7-1.
Nice job out of the timeout.
Second serve.
That's a pretty backhand from Riley Newman.
Yeah, and you just can't imagine, especially as you watch how close
4-7-2.
together Riley and Lindsey are, that there isn't room on the other side. I mean, look at this. Lindsey's just straddling the sideline and has the best seat in the house for that one.
I want that roll. That looks fun.
It looks great.
Take care, brother. Just put it away. Thank you very much.
Literally, brother. Bruh.
7-4-1.
We've gone rogue.
That's a pretty ATP from Kovalova, so they need to just settle back in here. They have not had a good antidote for the Riley Newman on the right side of the court.
Matt Wright gets the better end of that one.
And a nice two-handed backhand
4-7-1.
attack off the bounce got that one started.
Point. Five, 7-1. Second serve. Five, 7-2.
Not that time.
No.
Kovalova gets Riley Newman.
No, you're serving. Yes, sir. 6-7-2.
Cleaned up by Riley Newman after Kovalova and Wright make it a 1-point game on their side. Good run for them.
Great run, and they had a huge opportunity there, and Lindsey Newman was able to bail them out, and Riley got the last swing.
Second serve.
What a point.
Yeah, and Matt Wright smartly has put the ball on the ground on the Riley Newman forehand, and
7-6-2.
that sets them up a little better, so they go back to Riley on the left.
Oh,
side out.
Looked like nobody was going to miss first. Lindsey Newman ditched that one into the net. serve back on the side of Kovalova and Wright. Things much closer in game number 2.
Second serve.
Yeah, you don't expect to pop up that high from Lindsey Newman from that position. Just too late to the party for Kovalova.
Point.
Love the one-handed backhand flick from Kovalova, and then had it ready for the second one. Two-handed backhand, sometimes people swing all the way through that, and the paddle's not there to get the reply.
We see Kovalova on the list of top 5 medal winners on the PPA Tour with golds. Oh, Matt Wright.
Wow.
Almost had it.
Yeah, there was a purpose behind that attack, and Matt Wright would usually go ahead and attack. So back to the right side of the court. Interesting.
Point.
Riley Newman gets back a 1-point advantage, 3 away from taking the match.
8-7-1.
First server on his side. That one left hanging for Riley Newman to finish. 2 away.
Great look from net cam of Flamingo Riley there.
Timeout receiver. 9-7-1.
Timeout called by Kovalova and Wright to talk things over. Down 2 and a game in this quarterfinal match. Final one we will have for you here on the live stream. Reminder, the semifinals, winner of this one, and those matches will take place tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time on CBS. What a platform for some of the best pickleball talents in the world.
Yeah, and that's why these quarterfinals today have a little extra in them, because these players are trying to grow their brands. They're trying to help us all grow the sport together. And whenever we have the national audience like we've had this weekend with ESPN, we'll be on ESPN again tomorrow morning as well as Sunday morning. And the exposure that we're getting, Leigh Waters on SportsCenter last night had a coverage like any other sport of her highlights. And, you know, that's how you build stars, and the chance to become a star is to play great on national TV.
Point. Ten, 7-1.
That's a beautiful finish for Lucy Kovalova. Fends off 1 match point.
10-7-2.
And it ends on Riley Newman's terms. Riley and Lindsey Newman get the job done in front of friends and family of Seattle. What did this one feel like to play in against your former partner? We will find out with Hannah Johns after this. No, we won't. Just kidding. We will cap our coverage here of the quarterfinals. 11-4, 11-7. Dave, what'd you see on the side of Lindsey and Riley Newman?
The versatility, Michelle. They were struggling just a bit in the middle of game 2, and then they put Riley on the other side, and they were able to finish that off with the two-handed backhand in the middle. And his ability to take over mixed doubles matches is second to none. Now can the Newmans in their hometown take out the #1 seed in the semis?
Well, the semifinal action You will have to wait here on the live stream to catch the action live on TV tomorrow. Here's the schedule for tomorrow. You can catch it on Saturday and Sunday. ESPN to kick off our coverage at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. all Eastern times. CBS 1 to 2 for the semifinals, and we are thrilled to have you with us. Thanks so much for joining us all evening on the live stream. We will see you tomorrow on national TV. For Dave Fleming, I'm Michelle McMahon saying so long. Enjoy your night.